You're listening to the Level Best Network.
This is the INTERCOT Insider Live, episode number 183, we hope. The INTERCOT Insider Live is brought to you by Magical Journeys. They are the Disney vacation experts and have been with us most of our whole time being online since 1997. Hi there, everybody. This is John. I am with a rather big crew tonight. Let's put the names up there. We've got Carolyn, the mayor of Epcot's Canada Pavilion. Hello,
Come
Carolyn.
on by and see us. We've got lots going on this week.
Very good. We've got Justin, Orlando local, not really, and Swell Guy. You're outside of Orlando, right?
Yes, I'm about an hour south in Winter Haven.
Okay. Winter Haven, okay. Going to the Orlando sort of locals, I think, or outside of too. Ian Mitchell.
Yeah, so Orlando people are taking over.
Yeah, so are you? What technical town are you in?
Me or Andrew?
You, Ian.
Windermere.
Windermere.
Magic Kingdom.
Windermere. Okay. All right. And Andrew Uglenski, Mini Cheese, son of the MCP. You are from Celebration.
Correct.
Welcome. Yes. Welcome. welcome. Hello to everyone, and welcome into the INTERCOT Insider Live. Like I said, I think it is episode 183. For some reason, the Podbean thing is not updating. That's weird. Oh, that's because I haven't uploaded audio episodes since 177.
Well, shame on you.
That's what we call analysis, John.
We have solved. We were wondering why. Oh, hello. Dawn says hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Oh, hi. From your same house.
Other room.
Maybe. From the other room. It's been a while, but summer vacation and everything. And it is the beginning of, quite frankly, summer officially. It's Memorial Day here in the U.S. Carolyn, didn't you have like some sort of Canadian thing? Like
Victoria Day weekend is last weekend.
Okay.
So Queen Victoria, her birthday is May 24th, but we never celebrated on the 24th because sometimes that's like a Wednesday. So we make a long weekend, and it's like the second or third weekend of May every year. You get a long weekend. We just call it May 24 because we all know that the Canadians like our beer, and a 24 is a 24 case of beer. Yes, Justin, you and one more.
Yes.
Right. It's back at 2 course.
Yes.
Right? Go ahead.
Does Canada have like a special every weekend? Is it just an excuse to just get drunk?
We have a long weekend every month of the year. Not joking.
So it's an excuse to get drunk.
Basically.
Okay.
Nice.
So come on over to the Epcot Canada Pavilion where you can get
Oh my goodness.
And they give you handfuls of poutine.
Poutine and crisps.
And some Molson eggs.
Molson.
Molson and Labatt's. Labatt's Blue.
Labatt Blue, yeah.
What's Canada's number one beer?
We'll get some.
That's a great question, because going back, like it would be like Moosehead or
our
Labatt.
I'm not a beer drinker, so if there's any Canadians listening, they're going to yell at me.
Okay.
But I would say, how in America, like the most popular ones you get at a bar, like they always have a Bud or a Coors,
Right.
So the ones like that would be Labatt Blue or Molson Canadian. But then there's like,
by the
way, that's a heck of a run, because literally when we were, you'll laugh at this, when we were in college in between 1985 and 1989, when we were like going upscale and we wanted to buy like fancy beer, it would be like one of the Canadian beers.
Well, that would be like an import. Now, I don't know if the ones you get down in the States are the same as what we have up here.
They're not.
Because I think you guys have lower alcohol
ABV.
allowed.
In order to qualify as a beer, it has to have a lower alcohol content than what you guys have in yours.
Yeah, ours are like 5.
I know that the hard way because when I was
5% beers.
Yeah, now we do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the Canadian beers are the same. I don't know.
Wait, what's the story? You learned it the hard way?
The drinking age in Canada, at least it was, I don't know what it is now, it was 19 when I turned 19.
Yeah.
So
It's
every once
still
in a
19, except in Quebec, it's 18.
every once in a while when we had a few bucks and we were looking to do something fun, we would drive up to Toronto and hit the bars. And I this was the heyday of drinking as a kid. And I could put down 12 or 14 beers and not have a problem.
It was 1980.
I drank like 8 beers in Canada.
7?
I was like, I think I blacked out for like 3 days because alcohol content was like 50% higher than what it is in the States.
All right. And now we just lost our sponsor.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
I always think it's funny though, because when you go to Epcot and you go to like the Canada Pavilion and they have like Moosehead and stuff, and it's like $12 for a beer at Epcot.
Well,
that might be cheap actually. It might be
We don't pay that up here, but
I mean, I was going to say, Ian, when I went to school, actually, drinking age in Ohio was 19. 19 for beer, 21 for alcohol.
It's because you're old.
No, well, it was different than Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania was 21, and I didn't even know it.
National drinking age became 21, and like, when was that? I thought that was
that was 1985 that they switched it, and then I was grandfathered in, and it stunk because people who were born literally in 67, I guess, had to wait till they were 21. Meanwhile, I mean, when I went to school, just so you guys understand, nobody believes me when I tell them this. And by the way, sorry, this is not Disney related, but we got off on a beer tangent. I went to
when do we ever talk about Disney?
I went to a Catholic university, University of Dayton, Ohio, who most people don't even know was a Catholic school. It didn't matter. That was the school to go to if you were in the Dayton area. And in our dorm, in the bottom of the dorm, they sold beer, like literally in our dorm. And it's so strange just because they didn't want people going, like the drinking age was 19 and they knew people were turning 19 freshman year and they didn't want them to go out to, a mile or two away driving to go get beer. So they actually sold it to you and you bring it back to your room and drink whatever. It was their way of containing it.
You guys,
I guess the dorms were the cool dorms, not, I'm not a regular dorm. I'm a cool dorm.
I'm a cool dorm.
I think you guys start school later than us because all our kids after grade 12. Now, we used to up here have a grade 13 that you had to go to if you were going to go to university, but they got rid of that. So now everybody graduates high school when they're
12.
When they're in grade 12. And
how old are you?
17.
That's about right. So understand.
Like most people, I was 17 when I graduated, but that's because I have a summer birthday. Most people are 18 when they graduate.
I would like to point out,
turned 18 about a week before my graduation.
I think it's about the same, Carol. So to understand, I have a November birthday, which meant I got put into
your friends
pre-first in between kindergarten and first grade. So I actually had an extra year of grade school. And that meant I tended to be one of the oldest people then instead of one of the youngest in my class.
That's Jake. Jake's a November birthday.
See, up here, the cutoff is December 31st. So my daughter's birthday is December 27th. So she started.
Yeah.
We have junior kindergarten up here. She was 3 in school.
Wow.
And then you go to senior kindergarten and then you go to grade 1 and
kindergarten.
Yeah. JK and SK. But yeah, so because her birthday is the end of December, she finished school and started at college and she was still 17 until December of her first year.
That's crazy.
She's like they're young little children. So they have to know older people to go to the liquor store for them.
By the way, Justin, no, you're not lagging.
Okay.
just sent me-
No,
sent me a
my
text.
audio is really lagging bad. Like I'm watching your mouth and it's not matching up with what you're saying. I'm just
Don't worry
curious
about
if
it.
I'm
Well,
still
No,
you're
perfect.
fine to the rest of us.
By the
Okay.
way, just for the podcasters, we have a private chat in case you need to use it for things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Yes,
Sorry.
our private chat definitely needs to stay private sometimes.
sometimes it gets a little weird. Hey, let's jump into some Disney stuff, shall we? It looks like
sure.
across property, it's, I think Carol had pointed it out, or Ian was, the stuff that we used to get invited to now have all premiered in the last week. And I saw some familiar faces at that, but we're not a cool TikToker or whatever with 500,000 followers. We just have all the old people that spend a buttload of money.
That's
But
right.
that doesn't make a difference anymore, apparently. So what are you going to
We
do?
could be cool on TikTok too.
We could be.
My mom says I'm cool.
I used to be kind of a big thing on the internet.
Andrew, can't you and Bonnie become like?
Oh, he's gone. Ed, he's gone. He's
I
gone.
don't blame him.
I do. I keep encouraging Andrew and Bonnie to become the face of the INTERCOT TikTok.
You're like TikTok young. You could be
You
on
could, he
TikTok.
could.
Hey, fellow kids.
We got some posts coming up.
Hello,
Okay,
young.
what is that? Steve Buscemi? Steve
Yeah.
Buscemi, right?
With a skateboard.
Hello, fellow
Yeah.
young people.
I am young too, like yourselves.
So
Well, I will tell you that I have gotten to do the new Soaring and the oh God, what's the other thing we just did?
rock
Muppet?
and
Was
roller
this the other thing?
coaster. With
Oh, Muppets. Wow, thank you.
Muppets.
Wow, my brain just shot. And
we're
I
good.
will tell you that outside of Muppets, there was a ton of people, like just when we were just sitting there waiting for our virtual queue, they were just
Mhm.
like people walking around with their microphones clipped on and, hey, we're going to go talk to people and see what they thought about their ride. And I was so waiting for like one of them to come over and talk to me. And he kind of like looked in my direction and just like, yeah, no.
He's like, here from
Yeah, I'm not the
INTERCOT.
coolest
you should have said,
Nope.
if you want my opinion, tune in on Sunday night.
Sunday night at 7, just like the wonderful world of Disney.
Look at you when he's not in the target demographic.
Right.
No,
So it
definitely not.
looks like
We are. This is what I keep saying. We are the people who have the money at this
Not
point. We're the
important.
ones
It's
taking the grandkids
30
and
is like the prime demo, right? That's all the marketers want, the 18 to 30.
which is weird because if you think about it again, who's bringing the kids, who's doing the week or two or whatever and paying
The
for
only
everybody
people
to
with
go.
enough
Old
money to
people.
go to Disney World are people our age.
Right.
Way too expensive.
It
No
is
funny,
it's a
you're really
luxury.
going
It's a
well,
luxury
they're all
experience now, for sure.
Yeah.
are
like
they
a lot of things.
trying to like catch people when they're 18 to 30 to
Yeah,
like
they, like,
hook them
build-
for life?
That's the idea. Yeah,
I
That,
don't know.
customers for life, right?
I
say
don't.
You got to win the demographic.
All right, Carolyn. The
Right.
delicate flow is going to
Okay,
be
somebody-
yours here.
Pick a park and we'll
Magic
start.
Kingdom.
Okay, Magic Kingdom.
Always
All
start
right.
with the original.
Okay, so already opened. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is finally opened after over a year of being refurbished. New track, new effects.
Fire.
Andrew, you've been on it.
I have twice now.
And
Ooh, braggy Braggerson.
has anybody else been on the ride?
No, it's just Andrew.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Okay.
I think
All
that's
right.
the answer.
It's
Am I
just you.
So my review time.
Yes, please.
All
All
you.
right. So yeah, they completely redid the track. So and the cars, I think to my knowledge, they redid the cars. It's a lot smoother. So a lot of that jankiness where you have two people side by side and one person's crashing in
The
Mhm.
the other
slide.
person, that doesn't happen as much.
Oh,
So
Is there separations? So, because the first time we talked, you
No.
were like, I'm not sure.
no, there's no.
I
is
separation.
it just one bar still?
It's still one bar.
And
Okay.
still one bench seat, no separation in between it.
I think it was one bench seat.
Okay.
Because
didn't
then
pay
the
attention.
sliding
Anybody's
still
written it in
happens.
Weirdly enough,
Let us
but-
know.
Because because the bar will only go down so far on my lap, and then I'll have my skinny
Oh, look,
daughter beside me, and she's got
Hold on.
this much space in
Hold
her
on.
above her, so she's sliding all over.
Yeah, I always squash my kids when we go on it because they're so
Yeah.
tiny. And
What is
Yeah, but
this? I
that's
wonder
fun.
how old you all assume your viewers are, because I'm neither rich nor do I like spending lots of money. Hey, bro, Travis, that's us. None of us like spending a lot of money.
No.
that's why I moved here, so I could go but not have to spend a lot of money anymore.
Yeah, wait, of
The only
course.
solution.
By the way, Chris says, John, if you use language like cap and bustin',
Oh God, please
could-
don't.
No cap. No
Please
cap.
don't, or else I'm gonna do this.
Don't 6'7" a lot, John. You'll get on the TikToks.
that's good.
That ride be
No
busted.
divider.
Back on topic for just a second.
Okay, wait.
About 18 seconds on that topic. I've heard a lot of people complaining, like, "Oh, it's not as much fun now because it's too smooth. It's not like a runaway railway like it used to be." What did you think?
So I would disagree with that. I still enjoyed it. It is, you don't get those moments as much, but still the same amount of speed. The smoothness is actually kind of nice, I think, and I know they lowered the height limit like 2 inches. But in terms of the thrillness of the ride, I still find it thrilling.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed the new scenes that they added to the ride, which I was skeptical about. The whole thunder turning kind of dark, and you go up the thunder, it turns from a rainbow cavern, and then it's like haunted, I guess, and then it turns all red.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was cool. And the sound design, they added new sounds in the lift hill. Really cool. They upgraded the back cave. They added a ton more things kind of just like floating around you. And then the other big new thing that they updated was the third and final lift hill, where they have it's like trails of gold, and then there's like a big shining golden nugget that comes up. And there's like a cool sound kind of ambiance noise that plays when
So they didn't do like the big explosion.
they did dynamite, but I actually kind of like it because it's different.
Okay.
than the rest.
They didn't steal the effect.
Question, Andrew.
Yes.
There's one iconic thing about the original Big Thunder Mountain that everybody remembers, and it's when you first come out of the station and you hit that lift hill, and it's noisy as anything.
It's still so noisy. It's
Oh,
you
good.
still hear the rattle, you still hear the chains.
All right, good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I wouldn't want that to go away.
That's the
no,
best
it's still
part,
there.
because you
That's
can
the best part of
scream
the
as
whole
loud
ride.
as you can, and nobody can hear you.
Yeah, no, I actually enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, I would say you don't get as much of the slamming into each other, but I still thought it was thrilling, and I still I like the new effects and the queue. They updated the queue as well, and they added a bunch of like interactive stuff. I didn't really care for it much, but they added a whole like backstory to it with Tony Baxter kind of
Barnabas T.
being
Bullion?
inspiration for the Barnabas T. Bullion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good if you've got stuff to look at.
Well, didn't they
and
have some of that in there from like the last time they
There was a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
didn't
It
always
kind
work.
of like stopped working and like
Yeah.
Correct.
fell apart, and nobody ever really did anything.
So if it's smoother, do you guys ever hear that there was some like report or something that if you had kidney stones, you should ride Thunder Mountain
Yeah, I
because it
saw
would
that.
help dislodge kidney stones? That's like
No, you got to ride Space Mountain.
Now it's
Okay. Okay.
Although the rumor is Space Mountain's getting the same treatment that Big Thunder got. They're going to totally gut it.
I hope they do.
I
Honestly,
do too. I would
quite
like to-
frankly,
I can't
I
ride
just
it.
hope they keep the music and the Star Tunnel and all that. Like,
Yeah, I
classic
like
That would
that.
be a shame if we lost.
okay, controversial
Place the ride.
controversial opinion. I hope they demolish it and do what they do in Japan.
Tokyo.
Yep.
Which
I
is-
just want them
Well,
to
I would-
keep the
You know what they're
video
gonna do?
at the beginning
would
where
love to
everybody's
see
going
that.
like this. You know, the little video
Oh,
Oh, and the like the
in the lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, when
They
you
have
pull up
to
to the
keep
thing and you're watching, yeah, that's great. And everyone's like, "Woo."
I love that.
The
Yeah.
good thing is
I
if
don't
they
want
do
I mean,
demolish it,
they built the Disneyland version, but I don't know if they have the footprint.
But I actually disagree with you, Dad.
Well, I'm fine with that. That's a
I
hot take.
like the retro
Yeah, me too. I
aesthetic
love
of Tomorrowland, and I wish they would keep that.
well,
Like, I
if
love
they do demolish,
exiting the ride, and then you have the queue and all the like crazy Jetsons kind
What's
of.
interesting though, you have to wonder
vibe.
if they do that. I guess they'll have to like wall off the TTA there, right? Because that's the thing, John. Here, if they demolish Space Mountain, what would you do with the TTA?
That's a great question,
You've got
actually.
the TTA for a
You're
pilot
probably
program.
right in that TTA would have to literally be closed.
Yeah,
in
I mean,
order
I don't
to
think
do
they're going to
that.
want to take two attractions offline in Tomorrowland at the same time.
Don't they have walls though in the TTA? Because you go
You
around.
do, but there's portions
They
that are
go under
completely
there.
open.
When you
Yeah.
first go in and you can see the space shuttle above you with the astronaut.
Yeah.
I mean, they've
They-
walked that up in the past because I
Yeah,
know
they would just cover that up.
the last time Mountain was done for a really long refurb, they just covered it. But
Let's just be honest, okay? That's never happening. I
No.
mean, we've got Figment for how many years the way it is. They're never demolishing Space Mountain to rebuild it like Tokyo does.
I have
Tokyo
less
takes
of
a
a problem
totally
with-
different idea to capex and spend. They just don't care.
Yeah.
They want
they
the
don't
best
have to care. Though.
quality
They're not a
product.
publicly traded company that
Right.
has 87 other business units that
Well,
all.
then I wish they would spin off the parks into their
That
own.
would, you know,
separate
John, I had that same thought. They should spin the problem is if they spun the parks off, the rest of the company would fold.
right. It's
Like
true.
what you know, what are they going to do?
Right.
I mean, their movies are doing much better recently, so that's a little. They had a little bit of a bad run, but the movies have been better. But like,
Well,
what else do they have?
You know that
I mean, TV doesn't.
when Eisner was put into power, if you read again that book, The Storming of the Magic Kingdom, which again, if you've never read it, it's like you can get it for like $10 on Amazon, a used copy of it. Just buy it and read it. It's fascinating to hear what almost happened to the company, and they were ready to basically.
I have it on my bookshelf behind me.
Yeah, Raiders were.
Loaded
I
into
have it down here too. They were ready to divide the company up and sell off the pieces. So it would have been all these separate business units and things like that. I think there's a way to do that productively, obviously, to incorporate, parks and related business stuff. But man, I wish they sometimes would just jettison some of the other stuff. And
I was hoping for a while. There was rumors that Iger was looking to sell off the networks and all that stuff. But
yeah, same here.
I don't know. Maybe he couldn't find anybody to buy them.
Or spin those off into Disney Television and just have that be a whole separate operating unit.
Yeah,
Entity.
I would love it if they would spin the parks off, or just or just do what they did, outsource the operation to some other company, just license the IP to them,
like in Japan.
Yeah, like in Japan.
Yeah.
Somebody cares.
Anyway, so back to that. They're never going to do that.
That's rumor. Space Mountain's going to get the same treatment. It'll go
I
down.
could see them taking
fresh cars, maybe some refreshed effects. But Andrew,
take
totally
it
agree with you. Don't
ride.
my Star Tunnel or the music.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'll be picketing out front of it.
Right.
Agreed.
The other ride that just reopened in Magic Kingdom, Carolyn, is
Buzz Lightyear Space
Buzz
Ranger Spin.
now that one I've been on. We rode that one.
How was it? Did you like the new guns?
I have to say, I've never been a huge fan of the Disneyland version because I don't know. I just liked the mounted guns better than but the Disney World version in one of the very rare cases is now better than the Disneyland version. They did a very good job with this one. It is really much better than it was before. They filled in some of those blank spaces that used to be there that were like weird. Remember they used to have like the circling red lights in that room, and then like they just went away, and that was just a big weird empty space.
Yeah.
There's stuff in there now. The targets are interactive, so they like shake and vibrate when you hit them.
Oh.
So it's very clear that you hit them. You get feedback on your gun now when you hit a target, so you know you hit it. There's a target.
Okay.
You get
That's
haptic
good.
feedback.
Because every time I would shoot, I would see a red light on the wall over
Yeah,
there and be like,
no,
"Oh, I'm totally
well,
getting it."
here, let me
But
make
no,
you
that's
easier.
somebody else's laser.
Now they have targeting lasers, so you have a permanent laser that shoots off your gun that you can kind of aim with.
Right.
Much simpler. Now I will say this: A couple things. So number one, I mean, this is just going to take time, but the targets are all different. So like if you were one like me who knew where all the high point targets were and what, they're all different now. None of them are the same. The other thing is,
and they move, don't they? Like the point values change.
So yes,
yeah.
And there's special rainbow targets too.
Yeah.
And,
You have to
and
look for
somebody
those.
hits one of those targets, the whole ride for 10 seconds, you get like quadruple the amount of points.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Crazy.
Yeah, pretty cool. So
Everyone in the ride.
it's got like a little Toy Story Mania aspect to it now. You know how Toy Story Mania has all the little secret challenges you have to complete.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing I liked about it, well, the one thing that I didn't necessarily love is that the targets are pretty like picky on where you hit them. I felt like the old Buzz targets, like if you got the laser like near the sensor, it scored. These, it's a little pickier. And when you have a loose gun like this and you're pulling the trigger, the gun's going like this because you're like, you're pulling back on it.
Oh,
And my finger kept jumping and like it wasn't registered. So I literally got to the point when I was like holding it sideways on the car and like using the car to brace
the
it.
kill shot.
You can hold down the trigger.
Yeah, see, that's what Justin and Dawn mentioned. We went out to dinner with Justin and Dawn like 2 minutes ago. And Dawn's like, "Can you hold the trigger down?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't think of that." Yeah, if you can hold the trigger down, that would change your life. So yeah.
Okay, that's a good tip.
New cars, like everything's refreshed. It looks really nice. Like it's really good. I was very impressed by it.
Do you still have to use the joystick to spin around?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like still the same. I also agree with Ian. Loved it a lot better. The nice thing also too is that one side of the car is red, one side of the car is green. So if you shoot, your target lights up the color that side that you're on.
Okay.
So it will light up green or light up red, so you know what you're hitting. It's a lot easier to see the laser. A couple things I noticed, like if a target lights up and it kind of has this white glow around it, you get extra points. So it's not based on, it's all random. But I think that's kind of fun because repeatability, it's like you never know what's going to happen. You don't have a set target that you're trying to hit every time. So
nice.
The chance of it, you scoring is different, more different. And then the whole star tunnel they redid with the new video with the Zerg or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Does it actually work? Because I just would shoot before and you wouldn't get anything.
Well, there used to be hidden sensors on the wall, but they were really hard to find.
You could never find those. Yeah, you were just guessing.
But now it's actually really cool. The Zerg, I think it's Zerg, comes out and he like sort of throws all these things out and they become targets on the.
Really?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's good. It's like he throws out a bunch of targets. You can easily hit them and you rack up a ton of points.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
Yeah.
And is it clearer? Like it doesn't look like old film?
Oh, it's so easy to aim, I think.
Yeah.
And a little trick, but you can keep the gun steady if you keep your hand on it.
Yeah.
So you keep it balanced and then you just trigger.
Like you're stabilizing.
You're stabilizing the gun. Yeah.
Little hot trick from Insider podcast. There we go.
That room used to be kind of a waste.
Yeah.
You just sort of the room before that and that one, you would just kind of be like, now.
Like I would randomly shoot, but I would never get anything.
Nothing happened. Now it's like actually the best part of the ride. So that was
what?
It's really.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really really cool. I mean,
you know what, that used to be the best part of if you had wings or whatever because they lean the backwards and
then the fans
make you feel like you're flying.
Desert racing and that was awesome.
Like you're going 50 miles an hour and then you look down on the ground and you're going
inching along.
But anyway, good stuff. Very good refurb on Buzz Lightyear. I was super happy with it.
Wow. Super impressed.
I'm gonna scooch back over to the left side of the park. Not sure if any of you guys have heard this. So the Diamond Horseshoe.
Mm-hmm.
what is the real name of that place?
The Diamond Horseshoe Review or
Review or Jamboree or
no, it's the
anyway.
Review.
So
It used to
okay,
be.
so
Oh,
it shares a kitchen with Liberty Tree Tavern. So sometimes you'd get the same meal at Liberty Tree, but you'd be making your reservation at the Diamond Horseshoe. Now they're turning it into a show. I don't know the exact date, but it just says summer. And
Really?
it's Jesse's Roundup.
Yeah. Now, is that in California?
No, that's the Golden Horseshoe in California. This is the Diamond.
No. I thought they had a show similar to that.
Oh, I'm not sure. This one is Jesse's Roundup, a rip roaring review. You know how
the internet.
You know how we always say when they name an attraction, Jesse's Roundup : a rip roaring review presented by Baby Bell.
Stop.
Yeah. So there's a colon in that. But it doesn't say that it's still a restaurant.
It is.
Because all it says is join Jesse, Woody, Bullseye, and their pals for a rip-roaring roundup packed with singing, dancing, games, and other playful activities.
It's kind of like it used to be, John. If you remember way back,
I do.
And you get a little show. Yeah, we just ate at Liberty Tree like a week ago, and when we walked by, people were coming in and out of the Diamond Horseshoe, and you could see in there, and they were up on stage, and everybody was eating.
So is it happening now?
Yeah, I think
it
so.
Says this summer, so I don't know if it's open or not.
I wonder if we stumbled on it because Jesse and I don't remember who else was with her was up on stage. I don't know. Maybe it was just a trial thing or something. I don't know.
Oh, so you think that you'll still have lunch, but like you can get up and dance and whatever? I don't know.
I assume it's just like any other character meal.
Okay.
Like Hoop-Dee-Doo or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, so that's all I've got from the Magic Kingdom for this summer. They haven't officially said when they're doing the whole hullabaloo with Carousel of Progress, adding Walt Disney in there. Do you remember they said they were going to do that? And it's still on their website that they're going to do it. I assumed that once Buzz Lightyear reopened that they would.
I just saw a story about this maybe a month ago. They were just testing, I think, the animatronic. There was those little Disney videos they drop every once in a while, the Imagineering videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I saw one of those of them testing the Walt Disney animatronic for Carousel of Progress. I think they're still a ways away from that. I have heard, although I don't know whether this is true or not, that they have a very purposeful schedule with all these things that they're doing. So this year, was all
the rollout, you mean?
Yeah, it was all the kind of
yeah.
And then next year, I think they'll probably add Walt to Carousel of Progress. And then I think next year's Animal Kingdom. So the Encanto and the Indiana Jones ride open. And then the year after that is all the stuff at not all the stuff, but the new coaster and the Monsters Land at the studios. And then 2030, is that right? 27, 28. No, I guess.
When's Cars Land open?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Then I think it'll either be one of the two, like Cars Land or Villains Land in 29, and then the other one in 30. I think they really want to have strong draws for the next 5 years.
Yeah, one thing a year, something big.
And maybe, Justin, to the point that we were talking about the other day, by the end of that, they'll have that road finished over by the Grand Floridian.
No, probably still not.
Look at that.
One
nice
thing I
video.
will say is I saw a post that someone posted. I don't even know where it was, at the Magic Kingdom, and it looked like over in Tomorrowland that they had these palm trees that are like misters.
Yeah.
Oh.
So so that's relatively new. I just saw the other
photo. When they revamped that little spaceship thing, they added those too. The little restaurant kiosk.
I don't know why, but I always thought those were there, so they just added those recently.
The misters got added, but the palm trees.
It's the same palm trees over by Space Mountain, kind of, but
the metal one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the metal ones, and they're supposed to be misters now. So.
Yeah, I think they added misters.
Is this the Hoop-Dee-Doo? It's the Hoop-Dee-Doo,
right? For those that are tuned in and watching, no, this is not the Hoop-Dee-Doo. This is the Diamond Horseshoe Review that went on in the same space I can fast forward a little bit in the video here, just kind of.
Yeah, that's from 2000. So I'm actually surprised they were still doing that show in 2000. I thought that.
Yeah, it was a. I mean, to give you here so you can see. Yeah, it was a thing. I mean,
I remember in Disneyland, what was it? Billy Hill and the Hillbillies play at the Diamond, whatever the Golden Diamond.
The Golden,
right? Diamond. I never remember. I maybe I just don't remember, but I don't remember a show being in Florida. I mean, I just don't remember.
I'm pretty sure this closed after that. Remember after 9/11, and they just kind of like closed everything. It was kind of like their, the COVID thing before COVID. Like I think it closed after 9/11 and it never came back. In fact, for a long time, there was nothing in that space. I think they did meet and greets in there every once in a while. But in there.
By the way, that was from 2000 and can be found on our YouTube channel if you want to go and check it out, and along with a bunch of other epic old stuff.
So if we zip southeast from Magic Kingdom over to Epcot.
Look at you with the geographical reference and everything.
I don't even know.
I'm impressed.
Soarin' Across America. That's the newest iteration of the Soarin'.
Okay, can we talk?
Can we talk?
So let's let Justin tell us.
Okay, just so people know.
First of all,
because is it your 250th birthday of America this year?
That is correct. 250.
Okay, so they made a new movie for Soarin', and it's not Soarin' Across California, it's not Soarin' Around the World, it's Across America. So Justin, what did you think about it?
I really enjoyed it. The CGI is a little much. It just, seemed, I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong. Now the 2 times we rode it, we were both in what do they call it? Theater B, Concourse B.
Okay.
And I posted a video and someone asked about the smells. Now, actually, when we were at the dinner the other night, the server, we were talking about it, and he just actually knew about it. That supposedly Theater B.
He was a good server. I can't remember his name.
Ross
at Olivia's.
Yes, he was very good. That supposedly in B, the smells never really work great anyway.
Oh, wow. Really?
The first time we rode it, I vaguely remember a dirt smell. Don't remember, where exactly it was in the ride. But the second time we rode it, we said, all right, let's, watch out for smells, if that makes any sense. And we didn't smell anything the second time.
Oh.
Really?
So, but you want to play a video here?
No, this is just the
okay.
image.
Okay.
So, I mean, now the intro video is a little odd because it's Patrick now, and then he introduces himself from back then, and it goes back to the old video. One thing I did notice that I found kind of interesting, that if you ever watched the video, which of course we have. The little kid that's on the ride where he says "Nice work, pal," too.
Yeah.
Putting the strap through the middle thing. He used to have a shirt on that was like a red, and then like had a little thing that went across that said Disneyland Resort or Disneyland, something like that.
And it was Soarin' opened in Disneyland first, and they reused the video.
Right. No, and I understand all that, but for this version, they CGI'd out the Disneyland.
Walt Disney World.
No, it doesn't say anything. It's just blank.
Oh, that's
funny. I just happened to notice that the second time I watched it.
You couldn't just put Disney World on there? Like that's like they're like, nah, just block
even bigger than that. They couldn't just reshoot it with Patrick with the mustache.
Well, that kid is also now 55 years old.
Yeah,
anyway.
so get a new
kid.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I agree with you, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Do you ever watch that video? It's actually very weird. Like if in the background, there's like these people on the end of the row, and they're wearing like aviator gear and everything. It's just that video has always been very strange.
By the way, the George Costanza-ish character. Reference, by the way, to Al Lutz, who used to run a
I remember Al Lutz.
like a Disney website there for Disneyland. So to everybody's point, the weird part is that today, Patrick, with the mustache, which you can see on the screen if you're watching the online version, does a handoff to a younger gentleman, as he says, or something along that line.
No, yeah, let me introduce you to this fine-looking gentleman or something.
Yeah,
like that.
fine-looking.
And now he's not Patrick, your chief flight attendant. He's now
pilot.
Captain Patrick.
Yeah, Captain.
He's
Captain Patrick. Good.
Yeah,
So
it's just a little odd.
Yeah, if you're gonna bother with the CGI on the shirts,
just redo the whole thing.
Whatever, or just insert him in the video and have it be ridiculous anyway.
Right, and it was funny. Like the second time we wrote it, I actually heard someone say, "Is that the same guy?" And just like people that were around.
Right, because in the one video he has the mustache and he's a little balding. No offense.
Right.
But then and then the next video he looks all young and without the stash.
By the way, Patrick has gotten a little just for men. I mean, what's with the gray?
Right, Ian.
So for those of you who is Justin the only one that has written it?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't
been on it.
Okay, because Justin looks like he disappeared.
Am I here?
You're here. Your video's gone. But
video's
you're
gone.
here.
You've never
here.
I was just going to ask you, Justin.
I'm here. I don't know what's going on with my video, but I am here.
You're just a circle that is pulsing.
That's okay.
That's fine. It works.
What was your favorite part of the movie? Like when it goes over I don't even know what it goes over. The Statue of Liberty or whatever. What was your favorite part?
Okay, so it opens with
there.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Instead of opening where like you're just in the clouds,
I heard
it actually opens with the Artemis. I think it's the Artemis rocket like taking off.
Yes.
And to me, honestly, that is it just sets the stage for like, okay, this is different. This is cool. When it goes to the Statue of Liberty, which is I'm sorry, I mean, spoilers. I mean, I put a video up, but
it's fine.
The next scene, like the Artemis rocket takes off, you go in the clouds, and then the next scene is boom, Statue of Liberty. Mm-hmm. The first time we saw it, we were in the middle, so on the bottom row, and it was okay. But the second time we rode it, we were far left, and the Statue of Liberty was like, "Hey, how are you?"
So
it's just all these years later, they still can't. It was worse. It was worse. It was almost like she was dabbing. I mean, it was just, to be the cool kid, the dabbing. I mean, that was not like 20 years old. Are the queue lines longer with the new film? No, it was exactly the same. Well, we also did a preview, so I don't know if that's going to be exactly how it's going to be. So it seems the same.
Do you wish, like Justin, that at this point, so, I mean, the ride's fairly mature at this point, and they could have, sometimes Disney does a really good job of iterating rides and adding new things to it and stuff like that. Do you feel like instead of the clouds and whatever, when you fly through those, like they could have in the beginning added like some smoke or just something
like real mist,
some atmospheric kind of effects to sort of plus it a little bit more?
They could have, but I don't think it would have really fit because we know what the ride is. You're on a hang glider. That's the gist of it. You're on a hang glider,
clouds, right?
True.
And there were actually
I don't know,
cloudish stuff in there.
It would. I mean,
cool. Good, but
it would be.
Moisture affect the film.
It's not moisture. It's actually like it's what the heck is it called?
Dry ice.
No, it's not dry ice. It's like mineral oil, essentially, that they use at all rock concerts.
Yeah, but I mean, to Andrew's point though, that might film up the screen, and I don't know.
I'm looking for something.
But I will say that, like, you go with the rocket taking off into the clouds, and then you're boom, you're in like Statue of Liberty and downtown Manhattan. You're seeing it.
Yeah, that's
then cool. you just I don't remember the exact order, but I believe next you just go to this nondescript lighthouse that would be
it's not nondescript. It's like iconic. It's the oldest lighthouse in
like Hatteras or something like
that. Oh, is it? Okay, I don't even know.
I can't remember the name of it. Somebody on
it is. I mean, right away it's New England. It's a lighthouse in New England. If it is famous, I don't know it then. So But I do feel that like you go over some stuff
John, watch
and
the browser history there, buddy.
Yeah, I know. See,
you I mean, it's good. I think like they show at the end LA, it's like they show LA, then they show Hollywood. And it's like you could have kind of just did one and then done something else. But overall, I really do like it. I think it's a good addition. This is my personal opinion. I think it would be nice if they just kind of randomized it and like you got, I mean, for right now, for America 250, I understand it's going to be, that for whatever, but they should randomize it that you never know if you're going to get soaring across the world or soaring across America.
Yeah, maybe
I actually think that would be,
theater.
nice.
You know what I mean? Like you could do, they have 3 theaters. You could do one film in each theater.
Right. But that would actually make lines longer because,
what if everybody wants to see
it wasn't that Lighthouse, was it?
The other people who want to see the other stuff.
It could be, but it's from like the water, like you're up above and at the water. That could be it. I don't know.
Believe it or not, Sandy Hook.
Portland Headlight in Cape Elizabeth.
Is it? Okay.
Well, there's a video on INTERCOT Facebook page, so you can go check it out there, and you make your own decisions.
This is where I jump in and do my show and tell because my show and tell is related to
I was going to ask a question.
Okay, hold on. Let's go to that next. But hold on, what's the question?
Well, I was going to ask. So I spoiled the ride for myself and watched it online.
Okay.
Did you like the transitions? Because I actually thought some of the transitions from scene to scene were a little kind of lazy and kind of
they weren't like
things like they were on the
like the original ride soaring over California. The transition seemed kind of a little bit seamless, and and they actually also like at one point they're showing like the bayou, and it kind of actually like very reminded me of like the early scene in the one the first the original video of where you're in the guys fishing in the water and everything. It was almost like a throwback to that, but of course they play like different music, like bayou type music. The transitions were not seamless. They were kind of like abrupt, and it was just like, okay, you're over the bayou, and then you're here, and it's just like,
jump cut.
Right,
like
and then it's like you have a kite or like a elephant,
right?
Like the elephant throws the dirt up, and you like,
right. There was only I think one transition like that in the ride, and I don't remember exactly which one it was. And then like when you got to the Grand Canyon scene, it kind of like you see something down in the water and you're like, what is that? And like, you're so far away and you never act, I mean, you get close enough to realize that it's like someone like not paddleboarding, like on a raft, not even kayak, like on a raft. But like when you're first looking at it from far away, you're like, what is that? It's not clear. Yeah. I mean, to me, it wasn't. I mean, someone else could ride it and their subjectiveness could be completely different from mine. But that's my take on it. And then and then of course it ended with the Epcot scene, which is the same scene that has been there, except they just superimpose red, white, and blue and more fireworks, and the Spaceship Earth is red, white, and blue, and then the fireworks do like an American flag. It was really cool. I mean, it's very America,
America first.
America. Right.
America.
So, but I mean, I really enjoyed the ride. If you want me to rank them 1 out of 3, with the original, this would be second, and then Around the World would be third.
Okay.
So I mean, but then again, it's just because it's new, it's something different. Give me 6 months of watching it, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't like this as much. As Andrew said, the transitions weren't the best. It wasn't like, from one scene to the next. It didn't, like the other ones had a flow. This kind of seemed, boom, here, you're on to the next one. Boom, you're on to the next one. Yeah. So that was my take. And like I said, it shows LA, which honestly, for a minute there, I was like, I mean, I assumed it was LA. I've never really seen LA from like the sky, like looked at it. And I'm like, okay. But then they zoom in on like the Hollywood sign. and it's like, okay, Hollywood. And then that was it. And like you go over the hill and you like see a little behind it, but it just seemed like they could have filmed more. Like, I mean, I do like the Hawaii scene. It's just like, Dawn, my wife, said, oh, well, why didn't they film like Aulani, because that's Hawaii. And I'm like, well, I understand that they're just trying to keep it like non-Disney and just America. Right.
Yeah.
But, the more I think of it, it would actually have been cool if they had just a pan to, hey, there's Aulani, in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Because it is a beautiful resort.
I don't know if you could just fly right up the coast. You could show Honolulu and Waikiki.
Sure.
You just go right up to Aulani. It wouldn't have been hard.
Right.
So
It's just
I can't deal with the CGI, like the lazy CGI and the bendy buildings. I was really hoping this one they were going to fix that problem. The fact that like they were just still fine with being like, oh, the Statue of Liberty folds in half when you're sitting wrong. It really and just me.
And also being from New York, the angle that they came in from was also a bizarre angle. It's just
Here we go.
It's just I mean,
maybe that's all they were allowed to fly, or maybe I don't know.
But it's not even.
They wanted to do it different.
Honestly, if you didn't have the Statue of Liberty there, you might not have even known it was New York.
All right. So I think one of the things that we've always talked about this ride is the potential, and I don't know if it takes partnering with NVIDIA or somebody else to do the kind of things where scenes swap in, swap out, and make the ride experience different every single time. I think if there was ever a ride where it makes sense, this is one of them where, gosh, every time you get on there, it would be cool if you swapped and had individual scenes, and this one was here and that one was there and that sort of thing. And we've lost Justin again. But
there's not a lot to choose from in the United States. I mean, there's plenty of.
I mean, seriously, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of beautiful stuff in our 50 states that you could film, or even some CGI. But I mean, get it to that.
You want to use CGI. I just don't like that they use bad CGI that doesn't render properly on the screen.
Yeah, I just don't like when it looks.
And I really hate the
like
fact
AI did it.
Depending on where you sit in the hang glider, it can either be fine or terrible. It's just I just think that's lazy Imagineering, and it really bothers me.
Yeah, I agree. It just kills kind of like the realism of like what you're viewing.
Can I show you my little thing?
Yes.
Okay. So in Soarin' Over the World, you go over the elephants and it smells like grass, and you go over different things, and the smells are always really good. So I happened to just find this soap and it smells like
soap.
Okay. The part in Soarin' Over the World, and it's like, I don't know where it is. It looks like it could be Hawaii or Fiji or something. And there's like all the little guys rowing in their little rowboats across the water. And there's a beach and palm trees.
Oh, like the kind of the oceany smell or whatever? Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have this brand in America. It's called do you have Method?
Yes, that's in Target.
Okay.
Target.
Method. This is called Sea Minerals. And it smells exactly like that scene.
What's the name?
It looks like Orphan to me because it's rendering.
Well, it's backwards for us, but Method is the brand, and the flavor is Sea Minerals.
Oh, all right.
Flavor?
Girls, okay.
You know what I mean.
I was gonna say, you chewing on that?
It's blue. All their different scents have different colors. So look for the blue one that's called Sea Minerals, and I'm telling you,
all right.
Okay.
It's totally that
Method Sea Minerals.
Yeah, write it down.
I wrote it down.
Anyway, so that's my show and tell when you're out shopping.
Hold on.
And
that's the foaming hand soap is what we're talking about?
It's not foaming. This one is just normal hand wash. So it doesn't come out
gel
foaming.
Hand soap.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. This is going to be, we're going to bring back
Your Amazon link.
Amazon Prime pick of the week. Hold
Yeah.
on, stand by.
John tries. We'll do it. John tries next time on the
I'm
hands.
really trying to
Yeah.
find the
Tries with the hand soap.
Every time I use it, it automatically makes me think of that part.
All right.
Lauren.
Well, have you heard? There's like an Etsy company that does like the park scents.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've bought some of the candles. They're really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
There's
like the Polynesian spray. It's really good.
I have
have
a
my hand up.
candle that has like a pin
Oh,
also
I
in
found
the
it.
wax.
Here we go.
And so once it melts down, you get the pin. What were you going to say, Justin?
I just have my hand up. Just wanted to,
That's not
you
it.
were saying about hand soap and everything. I've noticed that, and Dawn was just out in Disneyland earlier this month, that Disneyland still has a ton of the Purell stations, and Disney World, they are non-existent.
Yeah, they do actually. When we were in Disneyland this past summer, I noticed they do still have a lot of the Purell stuff.
Yeah. And
If-
sorry, it was just something you just about hand soap, and it just popped into my head. So
Yeah.
just something. So
Oh, there's the link for
Yeah, there's the link, folks. Yeah, use that to bring up your method
Promo
gel
code.
hand soap.
My
cereals.
my favorite
By the way,
hotel
good
smell
deal.
is gotta be.
Wait, hold
Here.
on. We got this.
Sorry,
This
sorry,
is good.
sorry.
A pack of 3 of those for $13
Yeah,
on
What's
Amazon.
that? $42 Canadian.
What up, getting Karen?
probably.
Yeah, that might be 42 Canadian, but like that's
Probably.
$4 a piece, man.
Yeah,
And bring
it's
home.
really good. And also, I don't like Method. I don't know if they do this in America, but all the Method stuff is like environmentally friendly and stuff. So you can buy like Method cleaning for your house and whatever. It's good stuff.
Who cares about the environment?
It's good
Oh.
stuff. It's good stuff.
Literally.
Anyway, so that's my show and tell. But
there it is.
there it is. That's
It's
the
wrong
one you
color,
want.
though. That's blue, not purple.
No, this one's
4.6
kind of a
stars?
darker blue.
Yeah, it's got, look at that, 4.6
good.
out of 5 with 1,400 reviews.
Get it tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Thanks for, I've been meaning to bring that back for like years.
Yeah.
The
And-
Prime of the week.
So also in Epcot,
Yeah.
this is kind of a nothing thing. but
Nothing burger.
a nothing burger. So Communicore Hall, the empty gymnasium that everyone loves to just get air conditioning in. They have something this summer called Goofy Core at Communicore Hall.
Ooh.
The signs
And-
are up already.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like go in and dance and do exercise with Goofy. So
But if you notice what it says, it's actually something for Cool Kids Summer.
yes, so
Again.
so
Because that was around last year, by the way.
yes. That is just a bunch of kid activities for the summer vacation time. So Goofy Core at Communicore Hall, I don't have much information on it. It just looks like Goofy and a couple of character handlers are jumping around and dancing. So
Yeah, we
don't
walked by
know
it
if
a couple
there's-
days ago, and they have the wrapping on the doors, and it says Goofy's Communicore or Goofy
Coming.
Core or something.
Goofy.
No, it didn't even say coming. Whatever, it just said Goofy's
It's already here.
Communicore. So yeah, but the doors were locked. So
so it's coming. I don't know when, but
Well, had we been invited to the Cool Kids Summer, I probably could have told you, but
we're cool.
we got
We're
invited
cool
last
granny
year, not
summer.
this year. So
I
whatever.
will also say they have a new annual pass holder picture spot set up at the Shorts right outside of Figment. When you go into the Shorts Theater, if you stay to the right-hand side, if you're an annual pass holder, they have a special meet and greet and picture thing. And when we were there, it was Chippendale.
Yeah, pass holder though. I think that ends in like 2 days or something.
Oh, okay.
does it?
We saw it the other day, and it's right across from
By
like
the
where they have
time you
the
see this,
easy
Intercot
visa
Live,
picture. So.
Sorry.
I may be wrong.
Okay.
I just know they do
I
this
don't know.
VI pass holder thing, and like there's like a pass holder lounge in Morocco that you can go to, and it used to be the what was the restaurant Marrakesh in that
Right.
spot.
And I will say
yeah,
they're giving out little annual pass holder pins.
You get new-
And I will tell you, I saw a ton of people wearing those little pins.
Nice.
It's just like a little button, the little like the birthday buttons that they give you, but very small. It's like it's like probably a quarter of the size.
we got our new pass holder magnet.
Yes, we do
Yeah.
Oh,
too.
good.
I don't have
Good,
that
good.
one. Although
Right on the heels
technically,
of this one, which was also my favorite.
Oh, that's nice too. I didn't get that
Oh,
one.
we missed that one. Yeah, we didn't never got over for that one.
Yeah.
So that's it for Epcot. Now they're right in the middle of the Food Rocks concert.
Oh, sorry. Did we mention at
Garden Rock.
Epcot that I think I might have mentioned it the last time I was on. The Ratatouille is now not the 3D anymore.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay,
Yeah,
we did talk about that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
it's a 2D.
2D.
Okay, so then we're gonna
2D
go.
rat.
I'm gonna guess Southwest slightly. Is it
I
Southwest?
like that you're still trying to
Nobody knows.
do the
I think
geography.
it's Southwest. I think you're
Just
right.
a teensy bit south.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then more west. Okay,
right.
so Hollywood Studios. We'll talk about the Rock and Roller Coaster and all of that stuff, but I wanted to
Okay.
talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu version of the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Do you remember like a year or so ago? And we were like, oh, that's coming out in May. And we were like, yay, that's just like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
I
a
remember
month
that.
from now. And then we were like, wait a minute. No,
No,
it's
it's
a year
next
from
May.
now.
Yeah, that was me. And I was like, oh, I'm going over there next week. And so I think Ian was like, yeah, no, that's
It was like a
2026.
year.
I was like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
So obviously it's a little bit different because you are going with Mando and Grogu.
Yes.
They've changed it so that the back left engineer gets to choose where you go.
The pilot versus the engineer, or who is it?
No,
Engineer and
the
what's the
engineer,
other one?
the gunner,
Okay, the
and
gunner.
then the back row is the engineers. The
Actually,
front
it was
row are the
the-
pilots. Yeah,
we
there's two
did it the
engineers.
other day. We did it the other day, and Dawn was on the right-hand side, and she
Okay.
was the one that got to pick where
Okay.
we went. I didn't even know that.
So
yeah.
so she was on the right because I've heard the left. So maybe
If you're
it's different.
facing in the cabin, facing the front, she was on the right-hand side, I was on the left, and she got
It may
to do
depend on which one you're in, too, Carol.
They might switch it up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So the engineer gets to do some different things because I think that's what everybody complained about is nobody wanted to be engineer.
Because you just touch a button.
Yeah,
And if you do single rider, 9 times out of 10, you're going to wind up being an engineer.
you're gonna be So no matter what, everybody starts, and I like that this is familiar places. Okay,
Right?
Remember how everybody gets their knickers in a knot because it's like, oh, where the heck is this planet? Where were we when we, oh, it's Batu. Who even cares?
Right.
So they've started
Right.
going back to the old timies.
Yeah.
Notice how they've brought to, I think it's just in Disneyland, not Florida, but they have Han and Luke and Leia walking
They've dropped
around
the
it.
timeline. Yeah.
Yes. So this Mandalorian thing, you get to go to places you actually know. So everybody starts in Tatooine, from what I understand. Everybody starts in Tatooine. Oh, a familiar place.
Right. Sure.
Then the engineer, I'm assuming, Justin, you can tell me, does Mandalorian guy go like, oh, where should we go to get coaxium? And you can choose from. Let me get these right because Mike will kill me if I get the Star Wars
geez.
words wrong.
Gary Donovan.
Okay.
No,
Cloud
Jimmy
City.
Horn will as well.
That would be Bespin.
Yes, Cloud City floats is that little place that Lando
Yes.
is the mayor of.
Lando's home.
All right.
And it floats above Bespin, the planet. So it's like a floating Cloud City. You can go there. You can go to Coruscant, and I know that's from the prequel movies, and that's the city planet. Like the whole planet is just city. Or this one I think I would pick. You get to go to the wreckage of the Death Star that's still orbiting Endor.
Oh, nice. I'd go there.
Yeah.
Totally.
So you pick, and then like that. Your whole adventure could be different.
Hold on, time out.
What?
Wait a minute.
Ian's calling timeout. Hold on.
Anybody
Gentlemen.
remember what happened to the Death Star? There's no wreckage, man. It was like
It was
infinite.
blown up, wasn't it? Like-
It was blown up beyond all blowing up. There's
Okay,
no
but it also
I
blowed
call
up big on.
the wreckage of the Death Star.
It also
Well, was
blowed
it
up
the original?
really big.
Or did they rebuild the Death Star?
But was it the original Death Star one, or is it the one that in
doesn't matter.
was it Rise of Skywalker when they were on the planet?
No, that one's called Star Killer Planet. That's a different.
Oh,
No. Star Killer Planet was the whole planet thing. But didn't they actually, like, when they went through the waves and everything, wasn't that to piece
oh my God!
the
We
wreckage
should
of
not
the
get
second
into this.
Death Star?
This,
Am I correct or
this
am I
is
wrong?
not- This is not advisable on this podcast. We do not have the depth of knowledge. If Sam Maracini was
Okay.
on here, or
Here's my thinking.
I feel like we'd be fine. But
I'm calling
You
it.
remember how at the end of the very first movie,
Vapor.
A New Hope, and he shot it into the
right, and
womp rat hole? Okay. But
Right.
then there was still kind of like the womp rat hole. There was still like this much, but the one side was kind of, it was like a
was that
half.
what happened?
half. Okay. Now, then they brought in contractors and they were rebuilding it. And by Return of the Jedi, it was pretty set
It
again.
was like
Yeah.
3/4.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that was a second Death Star.
This is gonna end up on like some TikTok page, like
No.
And then,
Hold on,
okay,
hold
so
on,
they
hold on,
brought
hold
in
on.
Cast
and
beam
drywallers,
right
and they
here, right
did that.
now.
and then the
Drywall
next
hanging.
time
I'm
they
raising my hand.
they
Guys,
flew in, they flew in,
three
and-
union guys and stuff from.
and
Yeah.
Lando was driving the Millennium
Yeah,
Falcon
and
and went in,
Oh,
and then they
we're
blowed it up again. But
No.
maybe my point is maybe there's still like a chunk,
Okay, Justin.
and all those poor plumbers that were just part of the plumbing union and the
Plumbing
drywallers
union,
270 of
space
New Jersey.
Plumbing
They all got
Drywallers
killed.
Space
You get what you
Union,
deserve.
1432. Yeah.
You get what you deserve if you're working for the Empire.
Oh,
Has anybody seen The Mandalorian and Grogu, by the way?
Mike went, but I
The
didn't.
movie? No.
We saw it yesterday. It was really good.
Really?
Really? I've heard like bad things about
I
it.
know. You know how the Star Wars fan base is so toxic. They slam everything. It was great. It was really entertaining. Tons of fun. Classic Star Wars. Like, it was perfect.
I will say that Juliana went with Mike. She knows nothing about Star Wars. And then she came home and was like, it was so cute. Now I want to go back and like watch Star Wars movies.
So we took my son, who had never watched The Mandalorian, and his girlfriend, who doesn't even know Star Wars, and both of them really enjoyed it.
So you could go in totally not knowing anything and
It's
understand.
It's a total standalone story. I mean, you don't really like. I guess having a little background on their history might help, because I'm not going to give any spoilers, but there are some things that happen in the film that are kind of like evolutions of the story from the series, and so it's wouldn't quite be, I think, as impactful like if you didn't know the show, but it's a total standalone story, and it's very fun. And it's classic-y Star Wars. And don't listen to the toxic fan base made up of people who think they know Star Wars because they watch Clone Wars. Just go and enjoy the movie.
Or read the comic books or read
whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Justin, what you had something you wanted to say about it.
Yeah, my question is, hearing what your description before, are you under the impression that when the Death Star was blown up in the first movie, that contractors came in and redid it, and for Return of the Jedi, that was the
Second.
rebuilt
Fixed version? Yeah, they
No,
renovated.
that was a second Death Star. That was under construction.
No.
oh no, we should not get
because
into this.
I tell you something.
Just
All of the guys are all standing, and the Darth Vader ship comes in at the beginning of Return.
This is an Intercot alert. This
Wow.
is an Intercot alert.
No,
We are getting way
Please evacuate
into
the
the
building.
fandom.
Anyway,
We are going to get roasted. This
okay, no, I gotta say this.
Death Star. They build a second.
Okay, at the beginning of Return of the Jedi, somebody in the comments help me out.
Can she still go?
Okay, Darth
Forget it,
Vader's
she's wrong.
spaceship comes in and parks, and he gets out, and he's like, so, like, how's the construction going? Are we on time? And he's like, we shall double our efforts.
Yes,
And he's like,
construction of the new Death
No,
Star.
I think it's the renovation.
They rebuilt a new Death Star.
Because
And
you
it's much
see
larger.
the old one that's all chunky.
Carolyn,
The question is
it
Rob-
blew to a
Wait,
million
wait.
pieces.
wait, this podcast is going off the rails
Wait,
right now.
What else is new?
Hey,
Wait,
off the rails is where
I
we
know
live.
what's new.
At least we're talking Disney this time.
We can't even see the rails most of the time when we're doing it.
So maybe in
I see rails, but different rails.
maybe the thing you're seeing is Death Star 2 being built rather than the.
This is not up for debate. I'm telling you definitively. I am one of the largest.
This is a second Death Star.
I have no idea why John says things like, "Well, if Jimmy Horn or Sam was here, they would."
Wait.
I know.
I didn't know you were.
You guys, you
They
don't
Death Star.
understand.
It's
My
not
brain
a
is
renovation
exploding.
one. It's a brand new Death Star that they.
So
Yes, it
that's
is
a
a-
new one that's half constructed.
And it was even supposed to be bigger than the original.
like triple the
Right.
size.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Anyway,
Wait,
next segment.
they build those
Okay.
really quick.
Wait,
I thought
Well,
that
there
was
also
that
a
was
matter
the
of time
leftover.
between
Years.
New Hope and Return of the Jedi. It was like 10 years.
this just in. It's time to change topics.
Oh my
Yes.
god! Oh
Goodness.
my god! People are
Okay.
telling it the same.
Oh,
Let's move on.
Here
You
we
guys
go.
have blown my
Here-
mind.
What is? Please, yeah. See,
I got to talk to
Oh,
Mike after.
I
this.
know. Wait, hold on. Wait. Yes, it's
See?
it's the second Death
Thank you,
Star that's
Marianne.
been complete.
Thank
There
No,
you go,
you,
Marianne
the
Morris.
first one just disintegrated. I thought it just blew like half it
No.
away.
No, it
No,
blew
it-
up.
You need to
Yes,
go back
it was
and watch.
destroyed.
Yeah.
I
We invite you
do.
to go rewatch.
It gets
The
blown
first
into
one.
tiny, it's almost like atomic sized particles.
Yeah, it
They're
was like, and they went this way.
yeah, and they're little tiny little.
Oh my goodness! I thought all the contractors they were brought in for
Oh, God.
drywalling.
In Jersey and
Drywall
New
guys.
York and
Plumbers,
Wow.
Connecticut.
the wire.
The Connecticut drywallers
Connecticut Drywall
143,
Association 143 was brought into.
Yeah,
and they just are like, I just wanted to go get a good
All right.
paying job.
So, what else? Is there anything else
Okay,
going on?
yes, there is.
Wait,
There is.
we
Okay.
didn't talk about the
Big-
rock and roller coaster.
Let's talk about Muppets because we still got to get to Take It or Leave It
and our show and tell. I went and got
and Show and Tell.
Show and
Yeah,
Tell.
I know. We've
Okay,
running out of
Rock and
time.
Roller Coaster starring Muppets. It
Right.
officially opens on Tuesday to all of us losers that don't have
correct.
Well, not for nothing, but those of us who like have annual passes had a preview. But if you have a job or the pass that everybody else has, you couldn't go because it was during the week or on the weekend when we're blacked out. So, like, what? Like, what are you doing, Disney? Like,
I
come
will
on.
tell you that
Agreed.
they did a virtual
Oh,
queue.
people like Justin.
They did a virtual queue
Oh,
for it. They had three opportunities for 2 days in a row. The first day, I've done virtual queues before for Guardians and other rides. Never had a problem. I tried the first day 2 times, did not get in. Third time, we didn't even try. The second time, I tried it the 2 times, could not get in, and then Dawn on the third try finally got it at 3 o'clock. But I don't know why it was. I mean,
It was awful. in my
yeah. I mean, and then like when we got a group of boarding group of 92. And when we got there, of course, the ride went down and they had, boarding was paused.
Oh, that was the
and
day
everything.
I tried.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
same
actually,
time.
yeah. John actually sent me. I think it was 114 or something like that.
Yeah.
So So we actually, we did wind up getting to ride it. So
Okay, and I remember you said that you got Rock Till You Drop, which is Electric
Rock
Mayhem
Till You Drop.
with Def Leppard.
Right.
And then the other songs that are available. So you get what you get and you don't get upset is like Guardians of the Galaxy. There's 5 songs you might get. You might get song 2 with Blur, that Blur
Right.
song. Born to Be Wild, which is normally Steppenwolf, but this is Electric Mayhem with Camilla the Chicken. You might get Love Roller Coaster, which is Electric Mayhem with Jennifer Hudson, which I think is weird. They should have got like Chili Peppers or something.
Right.
Rock Till You Drop, Electric Mayhem with Def Leppard,
Yeah,
and then Walking on Sunshine, Electric Mayhem with Kelly Clarkson.
but not Katrina.
Now,
No.
I will tell you that, Rock Till You Drop, I didn't hear any Def Leppard on it.
Really?
I mean, it's the
Maybe
song,
they played the
but
music.
Could be the answer.
maybe. It's very possible. I don't know. So,
I'm not a fan of the song choices, by the way. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the rock and roller coaster, and like half the songs aren't even really rock.
And then the
Walking on
artists
Sunshine.
that they
Pop.
No, yeah, and the
rock.
artists that they picked, other than Def Leppard,
Yeah.
aren't rock musicians. They're pop or
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson and Kelly Clarkson are.
Steppenwolf. But you're talking about.
I'm talking
people who are
about
singing them.
features.
I mean,
the
I
people
would
that-
rather
Yeah. They should have chosen rock artists.
or just have the mayhem. Dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why do we need Kelly Clarkson or like Jennifer Hudson? Like, just
And I might be also in the minority in this, but when you write Guardians, the songs that they play afterwards are much better than the songs they play.
Yeah, I know. They're the ones that didn't make the cut, which is funny.
Right. So.
Yes, Marianne, you're right.
Justice for people with jobs.
The
I'm telling you,
electricians, they
I'm
just
not
wanted
kidding.
a job.
I'm pretty sure they're doing this stuff to try and force locals to buy the expensive pass without the blackout dates. Because, like, for the summer concert series, all the big acts were all on blackout dates.
Yeah, you talked about that in years past too, that they did that.
It's new. Like, it's only the last 3 years that's been a problem. The first 2 years we were here, we could go. Like, I really wanted to see AJ Croce, but he's here this weekend when we're blacked out. Like,
Yeah, because you have the Pirate Pass.
yeah, I think most locals have the Pirate Pass.
Yeah, I
Like,
have the Pirate Pass.
yeah, I don't think
We have the Pixie. We actually downgraded to the Pixie with no
Yeah,
weekends or
I know.
anything.
Well, you
so-
guys can do that. The Pixie Pass would be largely useless for us because
Other than the different songs and the pre-show, which I hear is really good, is the bulk of the ride like you go through a donut and there's
the
street
ride
signs going-
itself. The ride itself was the ride itself is the same, but the signs, there really weren't, many differences. Like
It
one
was-
of the signs actually has, is it Beaker? I think it's Beaker, like flattened onto the sign, like he was going along
okay.
and the
Is it
sign
Beaker?
caught him.
Maybe it is. I thought it was Animal, but maybe it's Beaker. You might be
I
right.
think it's Beaker. Yeah.
Beaker would be
So,
funny.
Right.
That makes a
it's-
lot more sense. So.
I mean, the pre-show, it's cute. It's, hey, you guys were supposed to be at this concert. The concert was supposed to start. It's real. Actually, you know what? Let me rephrase that. It's actually a little weird because the concert was supposed to start hours ago. All right, it was supposed to start hours ago. Why are you still in the studio?
What?
I mean, I'm overthinking it a little bit, but it's just like, well, Kermit gets on. Oh, you guys were supposed to be here hours ago. The concert's already been on. So I don't know.
But
the-
otherwise it's good and the sound quality is good and
The sound quality was very good. I mean, the ride itself is the ride itself. The signs, I don't think any signs were added. Like,
They're all
the
the
signs
same.
that were there, they might have just, changed the
I did
pictures of them
see
and everything.
one. I did see a screenshot that one person posted that is kind of funny. It looks like a diamond shaped street sign and it's got a silhouette of cripes, what's his name from the Muppet 3D movie, that Waldo.
Oh yeah, Waldo. Yeah.
Waldo. And
Waldo?
it's got an
Okay, that's
outline of
funny.
him on a diamond street sign, and then below it says obligatory Easter egg.
No,
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Actually.
yeah, they have a lot
I
of
might
Easter
have missed that one then. Yeah, I
Like
don't
in the
remember seeing
queue,
that
too,
one.
right? They have an Easter egg with the screen of the old lady from Rock and Roller Coaster,
With
the
the
manager,
super
right?
stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, super stretch or whatever. Yeah.
Don't call
I mean, they did
her an
have-
old lady.
Ileana Douglas.
She's like my age.
Old lady.
Well, I will say that in the pre-show they had an homage, the backstage passes,
Yeah.
the super stretch limo. There was another thing that I'm drawing a blank on right now that was like an homage to the original.
Yeah.
So
Peop-
I mean,
From what I heard,
I liked it.
was very long though. It's so. Here's the objections I've heard so far, and I guess you're the only one who's been on it, Justin.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is the
Okay.
only one.
So the one thing, okay, marble doors gone.
Yes.
First of all,
The
second
zero
of all,
doors.
the they're gone. Trust me. 'Cause
Wait, what's
it's a
gone?
big.
I don't remember.
The
I remember seeing them.
doors
Yeah.
that were made out of.
Were made out of
Oh,
marble.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which everybody loved for what it's just a weird thing, but whatever. Why did they take them out? Who knows?
Boogers.
Yeah, boogers.
That's where patient zero from
That's
COVID
where
began.
exactly. Yeah, that's where the Ebola is going to spread from. All right. So current event reference. Okay, here we go. What else do we have? The videos that are playing with the super stretch thing. Everybody else said you just like zip by them and you don't.
Well, that's in that room, like when they used to have like the posters on the wall. I didn't even see the Ileana Douglas one.
That's what they said.
Because I guess it cycles through.
Nothing.
We didn't see that. We just saw Kermit talking. And honestly, we walked through it so quick, I don't even really
And to
remember.
number 3 complaint that I've heard so far, sight lines in the actual viewing room for the audio animatronics in the control studio are troubling if you are in anything but like right up against the front row.
Yes, I was in the back against the railing, whereas like the upper railing, whereas I guess that's probably where like the single rider goes, if I remember correctly. But I was standing there and I was like holding my phone up over trying to videotape, and there was so many people in front and everything. Yeah, I really didn't get a good view.
How did they not think about that?
Because they just were shoving it into the old ride.
What's that?
Yeah, that's Carolyn. You go ahead.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, like they were just using the same thing that they had before.
Yeah,
now, granted,
said that the room actually is shifted forward a little bit because there's a little more going on. And
my thing is, why wouldn't you just elevate the animatronics so you can see?
Yeah, bring them up so that
like, even if it's using the existing,
it would have looked weird though, right? Like, why would he be like way up here if they're all?
It could be you're looking into a studio that's on an elevator.
You know what?
Like you sometimes you climb up.
If I'm on this level and I'm looking here, they should have been elevated maybe like
more eye level,
not halfway up, but maybe a quarter of the way up. So for the people in the back,
did you guys see how they mocapped an actual Muppet?
Yeah, the scooter one.
Oh yeah, it's got the little stream like the Muppets.
They literally mocapped not using the Muppets so that it would move
with
like
the little foam balls or whatever they do.
I appreciated that, and I also like the old guys at the end.
Statler and Waldorf was nice.
They're at the end?
Having doing their
they're at the end when you get off the ride in a motorhome.
I will say though that when we did it, we didn't get the bolted to the seat thing, so it's not the same. I guess there's a couple of different
things
that they run long monologue-y thing they do. So if you
but we didn't get the bolted to the seat, which is an homage to the original, which not the original, to the Muppet Vision, which I kind of did enjoy that. I know in our group chat that someone said they didn't like it. I actually thought that
I think their homages are a little ham-fisted sometimes.
They are, but you know what? I'd rather them do something than just ignore it.
I'd rather
they're just like that never
happened. I'd rather they not rip it out in the first place, but
well,
ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So, poll Rock and Roller Coaster or Rock and Roller Coaster of Muppets?
I'll take Muppets. I always thought Aerosmith was really weird. Like, there's so much creepy baggage that goes with that band. Like, what I don't know what they're doing in a Disney theme.
But it was the studio.
I love that idea.
It was not,
that would have been hilarious if Scooter
his
little Muppet hand goes like this.
But because he would have
they only have 4 fingers anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
I love that idea.
Oh my God, wouldn't you die? I would have died.
I would have died.
Okay, there's one last thing at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, go ahead.
One last thing at Hollywood Studios, just they've opened up what used to be called the animation courtyard. Do you remember the big archway that you would go through? That's gone. Finally. They've opened up that courtyard. It looks more like this actual Walt Disney Studios.
Like California.
With little streets and stuff.
Right.
It's called Walt Disney Studios Land now.
Okay, that's just weird.
Yeah. But
they're copywriting this work, man.
Somebody, yeah, really.
So seriously? In there, there is the Little Mermaid show that was updated not too long ago. On the other side, where it was the Disney Junior place, that on Tuesday will be opening up. It's called the Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. But
because Disney has not syllables, please.
Disney has not gotten their stuff together with the Puppeteers Union, I've heard.
What?
So it's
Oh.
not a puppet show. It's not a puppet show. It's like the full-size Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse walking around. So it's
okay.
not even like
Whatever,
the
that's
Mickey
fine.
Mouse Clubhouse, the show, even though it's called Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. It's like full-size Mickeys
This
walking
is
around.
so Disney. Like it's just
Yeah, we
like
couldn't get the
up and make it the worst experience possible.
Now, so that the Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live opens Tuesday, and then late summer, no real date given, is that at the back of that area where what was it called? The Star Warsy thing. What was that called? Launch Bay. Yes, thank you. That's where Magic of Disney Animation is going in, but that's not opening till late summer. That's where you can do like the drawing academies with an animatronic Olaf, stuff like that. So that's late summer.
It's not an animatronic, right? Didn't we? I thought it was a video Olaf.
I don't know.
Oh, that's even worse.
Weren't we complaining about that? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think they were complaining that it would have been nicer to have a real artist there and not Olaf.
No, it is an
that.
audio animatronic, but not a real artist. Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah.
I remember complaining about there was like video instead, but maybe that's what it was.
That was
he's
the
he's not
It's not
Olaf's
an
not
actual
drawing. It'll be a video of how to draw it.
My question is, why do they pick Olaf?
Yeah.
He's
It's
popular.
not very
because he's so hot right now.
Because Disney can't
so hot right now.
beat certain characters into the ground.
Better than Stitch doing it.
Like remember for a while Stitch was in everything. Like they
Yeah.
put Stitch cheeseburgers and Stitch rides and Stitch vehicles. And he was
Blue
on,
cheeseburgers.
He was on the front of the monorail and like everywhere you went, they will beat any character into the ground.
The only other thing I wanted to mention that's coming new this week is at Animal Kingdom, Bluey's Wild World at Conservation Station. That also opens Tuesday. You get to go and have a meet and greet with Bluey and Bingo, her sister.
Is this the transition?
Yeah, it could be. Just to let you know.
Go ahead.
Bluey's Wild World at Conservation Station opens May 26th. You can also see Jumping Junction animals. So that's Australian animals will be in there.
But
Kangaroos. No, I don't think so.
They got rid of the petting zoo.
Okay. All right. It's time for Take It or Leave It.
The INTERCOT Insider Podcast Show.
All right.
So, Take It or Leave It of
INTERCOT's Take It or Leave It. We're bringing it back tonight. It's a hot minute.
Whether or not Bluey is there or not, is Conservation Station getting on the little Rafiki's choo-choo train and going to the Planet Watch part of Animal Kingdom? Is that a take it or leave it?
Or is it a leave it?
Let's start with Andrew.
By the way, we used to do this all the time, and we're bringing it back because I feel like we've let it
And I want everybody to
train to Conservation Station
because you're going to see the cool, back lot of Animal Kingdom with the animals and the enclosures, and you get to learn like how they take care of the animals a little bit. So
boring.
You people in the chat can also say, and we'll read your comment. I just noticed that Dawn mentioned. Let me tell you, she saw the Bluey show in Disneyland, and don't make my mistakes. It's awful. So that's in Disneyland.
I would leave the Bluey.
Disneyland.
Leave the Bluey.
Disneyland. Right.
All right. By the way, Bluey's coming to Conservation Station.
Yeah, I will say that I was never a big fan of taking the train over to the Conservation Station and doing all that. But I know my wife, and we've been with other people that went over, and you got to pet the goats and everything. And, it's cool. That's not my cup of tea. I'm going to personally say leave it because with Animal Kingdom being, limited on attractions, I'd rather go see, I'd rather go ride Expedition Everest or do the safari again rather than do that. But, I'm leaving it.
Okay. One take it, one leave it. What about you, Ian?
See, mine, I have a different I have the same point as Justin, but a different result from that. I'm going to take it because there's so little else to do in Animal Kingdom that like I'm just desperate to find something that's entertaining. So,
But like I said, you could do the other attractions and then move on.
like, yeah, but I mean, you know, that you can get on the train to Conservation Station in like 5 minutes as opposed to waiting another.
Right, if you're gonna charge $160, I
most
want
of
to
the time when I'm in Animal Kingdom, I'm trying to get out as fast as I can. So, like, if I can just do it real quick and leave,
it's a great bar, Ian.
But I was about to say, Animal Kingdom's a great bar.
We've got 50% of the theme parks are now great bars.
That's good point.
But yeah, no, I like it though. I'll mostly joking.
So 2-1 so far.
2-1 on the podcast. What do you say, John?
I say, choo-choos are always cool. So I like just riding trains. And to Andrew's point, actually seeing some of the places where the animals are stored. Yeah. The fact that you're on a one-sided train, which is a little bit odd, just that just
gives you a better advantage.
Some of the trains at Disneyland are sideways trains.
Are they? Yeah, well, this one I feel like they're pointing you toward diorama that they want you to see, right? But getting out there, at least what it used to be, I did kind of like seeing how they were taking care of the animals and stuff. Petting zoos, not so much.
They
but
also had like a reptile thing inside. Yeah, there was like reptiles and bugs and stuff like that. They're kind of interesting. They had like the Goliath bird-eating tarantula.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
thing was terrifying.
So that's a take it from me.
Okay, so it's
like
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. So your vote is inconsequential, but we're gonna let you do it anyway.
I'm gonna say take it. I do like the petting zoo.
Oh,
and
nice.
The last time we were there, because my daughter is in university for zoology, so we go there a lot. And in the building, we saw was it some kind of big cat? It wasn't a tiger, but they were having their teeth cleaned.
Oh, you stepped all over the ending.
I'm so sorry, I crushed the post.
You missed the post. But so you took it, and
it's very interesting because you'll see them doing medical procedures in there. They used to have the drawing thing, but that's going to get moved over to Hollywood Studios. So I don't know what they'll use in the big room. Maybe that's where the whole Bluey dance party goes down. I don't know. But no, it's a take it. I like trains too. I find it kind of interesting, and we love the goats. So
I mean, they're full-size trains, so that's kind of cool. And Marianne said, leave it. Had some fun there previously, but only because we had time to kill. But I mean,
you're an Animal Kingdom.
That's what I felt like I was going to.
There's always time to kill it.
Yeah, there's always time to kill in Animal Kingdom. All right, what were we? There was one more thing we were supposed to do.
We're going to do our
show and tell.
Well, show and tell. Yeah, show and tell. That's great.
Oh, crap!
I don't have a theme song for this.
This is the INTERCOT show and tell.
Go and tell stuff.
There's Ian and Andrew, Justin and John, then
Carol
and Canada. Okay, go ahead.
Justin, you got anything you want to show and tell?
Show and
you got
tell?
something on the wall right behind you.
Nothing.
Justin,
not prepared. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, Justin.
Andrew has run away.
Right there. Come on, don't be lazy.
Yeah, what is the up thing on the wall?
Well, that is the one directly behind. That's Paradise Lost, I think was the actual name, or Paradise Falls, excuse me. It's just a painting that we saw on the Disney cruise that we really, really liked. And it's basically just Carl and Ellie in the nighttime pointing at the falls. Okay. And then over to the middle over there is a up thing signed by Ed Asner.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there you go.
And then all the way to the whatever that side,
right
over that way. That actually is something that a coworker made for me. I said that my wife and I were big Up fans, and it's those beads, the thing with the beads, and it's individual beads. Pressing. Yeah, so it's individual beads that she did for us years ago. So.
Okay. Nice portrait of her granddad right there.
Where?
What? He looks like the guy from Up.
Oh, D-Dad. Okay.
Oh, D-Dad. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, he looks like
a little bit. But,
that's our
the movie.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I do have a really cool thing for show and tell. Hold
Okay,
on.
let's let Ian go while you go get that. So Ian, you go.
Too much show. You're supposed to be one thing. We need to lay down rules on this. Go ahead.
This towel, I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but I did get to stay
What
in
is
the
this?
Castle Suite. So this towel
Is that the castle suite?
You
from
steal that?
Stole it.
Cinderella. No, it was, you got to take them. It was not a.
Wait, you stayed for the Cinderella suite? I didn't know
Did
that.
they explicitly tell you were allowed to take that?
I asked, and they said it was fine if I took one. So
Wow.
This is Cinderella logo. You can see I've never even taken the wrapper off. It's still like in the wrapper, so
It's fresh.
fresh and new.
So
Yeah.
you gonna sell it on eBay?
No, I will hold on to that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and John stole the pillow. You people are stealing from
That's
the linen.
Why are you stealing stuff?
That's like some media preview trash.
Dude, you can't get this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me see if anybody has these. Nobody.
I could get one. I'll call them up. They'll send me one.
They'll say, oh, we remember you. We'll get
So
you
this
that.
was not my show and tell, but it is my show and tell in that it was on it's on a shelf up there. I'm waiting to make some big money on this at some point. I don't know if this was part of the. So this wasn't in the suite itself. No.
No,
Okay.
it's a
Well,
fraud.
then literally that.
Wouldn't match the.
I mean, that's embroidered, by the way, too. This is
Yeah.
fine embroidery.
Disney used to do. I mean, this is
Ian's looks a little more fancy.
this is real. This is all embroidered on here.
The front of your pillow, John, looks like a sports team or something.
does.
It does, but it's the
Chicago
same
Bears.
logo. If bring up the towel again, it's the same exact logo. Look, so the
No,
C,
it's not. There's
No,
no
it
castle in the
Oh,
middle.
Not
No,
the same
the same.
syrup.
Yeah.
the C is the exact same.
Yeah, but
Not
there's
the
like a
same
line
syrup
on
type
your
face, Dad.
It's the
Is that better?
same. What? Which
Wait, which
I
way is the
can't.
right way?
Syrup
I
type
can't do it. What is that?
They're
No,
backwards.
turn it around the other way, John.
I know
the way you,
it's
the way you
supposed
had
to
it.
be this
That's-
way.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
actually funny, Ian. Your pillow, your
Put it
towel,
upside
actually, that
down.
looks like a
You're
G.
the wrong way.
Because Ian's camera
me.
is flipped backwards.
Yeah, your camera's flipped.
Anyway,
Anyway,
that's
all
my
right.
show and tell.
All right, so
I stayed in the castle suite.
all right, for my real show and tell, it would be this.
What's that? That looks like a little round ball with a hole in the top.
Oh wait.
Kind of like a
is.
mortar and pestle.
What is it? Yeah,
Is it?
exactly.
Oh,
I mean-
no, that's not, I thought it was. You know what it looked like? It looked like it would be from what's the thing in Tokyo Disneyland? The Jules Verne ride.
What's that say?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or Journey to the Center.
Battlestar Galactica?
No, it's not. Oh, okay, hold on. How about this logo? It's either like that or it's like
I
that.
don't know what that is.
So, just to let you know, yeah, this was the the glass that I was served the fiery Mustafarian in at the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Oh,
And by the way, this Tudor was what the part
What's
of the
a
drink
Tudor?
that you were supposed to put in that was like, oh, be careful, it's like lava. And it was in this special kind of holding area.
Okay,
and they brought it out.
so the
and
drink comes in the glass part, and then you're supposed to pour that cigar-looking thing into it to make it spicy.
right, it was part of the drink, but it was supposed to be lava and blah blah blah. And you put so this is actually a really cool thing. They gave us
is cool.
Yeah, they gave us a credit to be able to go to the bar and get some stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go here. And actually, if you look, it's one of our #1 TikTok videos ever of me getting the fiery Mustafarian. And it came in this, and little did I know it would be a collector's item.
Of course, because there's
Right, because
that
there's
is-
no
that is-
more.
Right.
That is a great show and tell, John.
It's now office space.
Jealous.
Now it's office space. Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Andrew? And if it's not your tiki room stuff, I'll be disappointed.
Sort of like tiki-ish.
We
Okay.
need a tour of the tiki.
I got this from Tokyo Disney. It's a little bobblehead
Oh,
of Shiriki Utundu,
yeah. Hold on.
our terror.
We'll make you big here.
Oh,
Hold on.
yes, because
Wait, there we go.
Here,
There.
hold on. I'm going to make you big. So
There we go.
there we go. So everybody can see.
that.
Cool.
Yeah, I like
He's a
that.
bad guy in their Tower of Terror.
He's the one who disappears, and it's a pretty cool disappearing act, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know how they do it. I think it like falls into that pedestal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like everything: bright light, flash, on.
Yeah, they have a totally different storyline for their Tower Terror. It's cool. I thought it was cool.
What's his name? Shariki Tiki or something?
Suriki Utundu or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You learned
All
something.
right. I like it.
Something like that.
I like it. Justin, did you bring anything else out?
Yeah, the one thing that I found was is it Zoom?
Yes,
This
yes.
is a painting by Tony Baxter of
Oh, here we go.
Pinocchio's.
Oh, now
What
I gotta
Andrew
get my
tried to
story
get.
how I got denied meeting him.
Yeah, and I got it. If you can see on the bottom, it's signed by Tony, and I actually had him sign it personally. Also, well, not personally, in person. So got to meet him and got him to sign it. So
That's really cute.
All right,
Yeah.
next time,
Well, I met
one show and tell item per person.
Well, I wasn't prepared, and you guys were just
No,
talking
you
about the
weren't.
stuff on the
That's a good
wall,
one.
and I was just like, oh
That's
yeah.
a good one. Holy
Okay.
I
crap!
get my wall to my right, and I was like, oh, I got that. So
I've got other stuff here too.
Yeah. Next
oh,
time,
sure.
This is
get ready.
It's
It's
a regular.
one special item.
Sorry.
I gotta find my Marty Sklar Castle.
Castle
I gotta
Suite.
find my Marty Sklar autograph, John. John and I met Marty Sklar.
I have
Yeah,
a
we did.
photo of Joe Rody at the park.
Yeah,
No autograph or
I
anything.
Animal Kingdom quite a bit. He was. I read into him a couple times.
Yeah, we have a picture with Marty Sklar.
Yes, we
Where
did.
did we meet him? Was that
At
Cal?
IAPA.
IAPA. That was. Oh,
It
that
was really random.
I couldn't remember where we had met him.
Really fun. And I know we're almost out of time, but this story is worth telling because it's like we went. So IAPA is the International Amusement
Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions.
So it's like and John,
The show you never outgrow.
You guys used to go a lot back.
We went every year for about 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
So I tagged along, was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so we're like walking around, just like any other convention. They have all these little side rooms, and this person's going to speak about this, and some guy from Vekoma will tell you about their new. And so we're walking. I said to John, I go, John, like, hey, like that says Marty Sklar is here and he's speaking, and John's like, well, I'm sure that we can't get into that. That's got to be like closed. And so we're like, well, whatever, like, let's try it. So see what time it is. And we go walking into the room and there's like no one there. We just walked in and kind of sat down. I was totally expecting to get kicked out. Like I really thought like, oh no, they're going to come in and be like, sir, you're not invited. You got to leave.
No.
And so like, yeah, he comes out and he did this whole somewhere. I have pictures of all the slides. He did like a PowerPoint. I took pictures of all the slides and we sat there like I'm like looking around.
They
like,
might have been grateful to have an audience, so they didn't kick you
I mean,
out.
it got filled up. Don't get me wrong. Like
press
kind of early, and and then after we were done, he sat there and took questions from people, and
nice.
And he signed. I think he might have been hawking a book.
Yeah, I think he was hawking a book, and we went up to him afterwards, and we each had our picture taken with him, and
I got him to sign. I think I bought a copy of his book there.
I think you did too.
You're awesome.
Oh, it was cool. That was one of those wow, I can't believe that just happened moments.
That was actually, I have to say, I'm not at all like a celebrity kind of fanboy. Like I met Roy Disney and was like low key about it. Like I didn't, not old Roy Disney, young Roy Disney. And like ask John, I was kind of like,
oh, that's cute.
I was at a little bit of a fanboy.
Marty.
Yeah. Carolyn.
My show and tell was my soap, but I have another thing if you want me to do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the other thing because the soap fell under the Amazon Prime pick of the week.
Okay, so when my kids were little, we went to Coronado Springs.
Okay.
And while there was some delay getting checked in. This was before you could just go direct to your room. You had to actually check in at the front desk.
Right.
So this very nice cast member who I was just kind of a concierge-y type guy, was entertaining my kids that were still really little at the time. And he was getting them to try and find hidden Mickeys around the lobby or whatever. And very sweet, keeping the kids busy while we were sorting out anything. That's fine. And then I forget his name now, which is terrible of me. But the next day we went to the parks. And when we came back from the parks, this was sitting on our bed with a little note. And it was from the guy. And he's like, just wanted to make sure that you were actually having a magical vacation. Oh, gosh, I have to be in front of it.
Yeah, you have to be in front of you.
It's a snow globe
What?
of a pirate ship
Yeah,
with
pirate.
Donald in there. There's
Mickey.
is there. Pluto's at the front. It's got like fabric curtain or
That is very cool.
sails. Yeah, with little water. It's like it's weighted. It's hefty.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So he just left that
What
for
is
us
going
and
on
just
about
being
that?
like a little magical thing for us. So
Huh.
Now
that's
good,
my
Pixie
little
dust.
pirate ship that we just got for
Just
for being
hanging
fun.
around.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Love
Wow, those were the days.
Yeah, I know. You'd never get that happening this time of
crap.
day.
Now they the Mickey stickers and send
Yeah, you get a sticker. But anyways, yeah, so I always have this up with all my other Disney stuff up here above my desk.
That's cool. Very cool.
Nice.
Noise.
Well, I mean, to that end, I can still remember a story when we went to, I think it was the Polynesian, and it was for some sort of press event, and I had, I don't know, food vouchers and things like that, and invariably either Andrew or Michael, I think it was Michael, got sick on this vacation because it seemed like always one of the two kids would get sick, or my wife would get sick, or somebody would be sick. I'd be sick, whatever. And I think I went to go redeem the food coupons that we got from Disney back in that day. Instead of having like these gift cards, they actually had a thing. Okay, it's good for this amount of meals or whatever. And they were paying for it. And I went down to whatever it was, Captain Cook's or something like that. It might have even been Kona Cafe. I don't remember it this time. And I presented them and I said, yeah, I'm here to pick up some meals. We got a sick kid back in the room or whatever, and we're kind of stuck there. So I'm here getting the meals.
Yeah.
And literally shortly after I get back to the room with the food, we settle down. We're just kind of trying to deal with all this. We get a knock on the door. There's autograph picture from like the Fab Five with all of them on it saying, "Get well soon, pal." And like that kind of stuff. And that's the kind of magic that Disney is awesome at. And the same thing for what you got. I mean, for us, that was just like a perfect touch. And then we gave that to, I can't remember if it was Michael or you, Andrew. I think it was Michael probably. And gave it to him, and he wasn't feeling great, but that was like a cheer me up kind of thing. As we ate the food in the hotel room. So it's kind of cool when they actually do that kind of stuff. That's a blessing that just doesn't happen anywhere else.
No, you're right. You're right.
So anyway, I think that's about it for the podcast. Went a little over time. It's all right.
That's
We
I
usually do.
And
We
then,
just start flapping our gums.
yeah, flapping our drums. Well, there was a
but
lot going on.
honestly, that's
And actually,
I'm
we kept it
blown
closer to
away
Disney.
about the second Death Star, and I have to go immediately and talk to Mike. I thought it was just
Play the
half
song,
blown
son.
up. That's why they had to blow it up bigger later.
That's classic. Oh, by the way, on our social medias in the coming weeks, I'm going to be previewing something that, have you ever gone to the land and wish you could actually have the hydroponic systems growing in your house that they have in the land? Come on, ever since I went on
Ian's
that
like,
ride
no,
for the
never.
first time, Ian's, yeah, whatever. But ever since I went on the first time and I saw
It's
those
like a white
things
tube
with the
with holes
tube
in
with
the
the
side.
plants and the growing, and I thought, oh my God, how cool would that be to actually live in the future and be able to do that? Well, I actually have now.
The future is now.
Sorry, just seeing Ian laugh when you mentioned the future. This is like
I know.
20-year-old technology.
That's been in Epcot for like 50 years.
I know, but it hasn't come down to the masses. It's now to the masses, and you can actually do it. I'm going to show it to you. over the next few weeks.
Okay.
I'm actually interested,
I
John.
can't
You
wait
show
to
it to
watch
me.
grass grow. Woohoo!
Yeah, you know what? I want to program it so every time I walk into the room that's in, that it starts playing the land music.
Yeah.
See, then you'd have something.
You need cutouts of like the red beret tomato girl and the
Mhm.
green bean
Oh yeah, you're
grandma.
gonna have like the '80s
Have,
like
Yeah.
triangles.
song at the
Yeah.
end of the ride,
People-
play.
Listen, that song is a banger.
It is a banger.
That
isn't
song is
it?
a banger.
When
No,
Jen
I'm
and I-
not dissing it. It's a good song.
when Jen and I get really stressed at work, we put the land music on just in the background to like calm us down.
I like the Star Tunnel music from Space Mountain. That's like you can hit a Zen
Yeah.
spot. That's
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So, yeah, literally, we have that in our house right now. Okay, keep going. Basically, we've got it in our house. We're growing plants. It's in the bottom level. It's AI enabled. It's got lights.
Oh,
It's got
wow.
everything. I'm gonna preview it on the video, and then if you think it's cool, then you can go buy it. It's gonna be cool.
What kind of plants are you
yeah, not
growing?
that kind of plants.
Whoa.
You know, but I will say,
Just wondering.
honey. We're not.
Something to chill a little bit out.
I mean, to
Well,
that end,
Carolyn, your
What?
Canada just fell out.
Yeah, that's true.
we're all adults. So,
All right, let's
you
end.
know,
on
whatever you do with your own time is whatever.
that.
You can grow your own seeds and stuff in there if you like. I mean, so they actually have the ability to do that too. But for the most part, it's like garden stuff, not carrots, but like lettuce,
I'd grow flowers like marigolds.
yeah,
or something in it.
Onions.
cilantro,
Can you grow cucumbers so I can get out of the ride and grab one?
miniature cucumbers, strawberries. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So
Yeah, I want to see this. How big is this thing?
they're two sizes.
Like
a
4
smaller
feet
version
tall?
and a bigger one. No, it's actually reasonably, and you don't have to put it anywhere near where windows are because it's got like the grow lights and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I know. Exactly. Anyway, I'll preview it, give you all the links and all
Okay.
the details on our socials, and we'll talk about it during the next podcast. I was going to talk about it during this one, but we ran out of time because we've had so much great stuff to talk about, so many different things we're previewing right now. So that's cool. Catch me, by the way, on the Disney Nerds podcast. I'm actually appearing with them pretty much on a regular basis now. We're doing like, what did they call it? May Madness instead of March Madness. But it's fun. Check them out and check out our sponsor, Magical Journeys. Bye now, folks. Take care.
Go buy
Happy
yourself.
Memorial Day.
Go
Yeah,
buy
happy
soap.
Memorial Day. Thank you.
Thank you, all the
to
troops.
all who pay the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
America.
Yeah,
Sorry.